18-year-old David Oduro has made his debut for Barcelona's youth team and is now getting hyped on equal terms with the first-team players. Being dubbed the new Alphonso Davies, this newcomer to the Barça academy is impressing coaches and fans alike without getting through adaptation stages. In fact, he is already stepping up to the plate. We just couldn't forgive ourselves if we didn't share the latest news with you as well as what Oduro is actually capable of. So, let's check out the talents of the Catalan club's new star together. David Oduro is a Ghanaian left-back who made his first appearance for Barcelona last week, and more specifically for their reserve team Barcelona B, also known as Barcelona Athletic. The new Davies got subbed on in the second half of the duel against Real Sociedad, when the Blaugrana were down 0-1. Believe it or not, within the remaining 45 minutes, Oduro had managed to turn the game upside down. His threatening connections with partners up front were simply stunning. The whole squad's football began to build through him. Attack after attack, David always found free spaces on the left side, received passes, and tried to generate dangerous moments for his teammates by initiating run-ins and attracting opponents from their positions. The Ghanaian teen was particularly effective alongside midfielder Ruben Lopez, not to mention his attempts to create havoc in the Sociedad defense with his shots and crosses to striker Biko. In the 70th minute, Oduro's sharp and accurate cross led to Biku getting pulled by his shirt in the penalty area, which is why the Catalans earned a spot kick. Unai Hernandez successfully converted the shot into a goal, so the situation on the pitch was leveled thanks primarily to the efforts of the debutant Oduro. Later on, David made another great breakthrough down the flank and delivered a flawless low cross to Biku's foot. It should have been the Ghanaian defender's first and match-winning assist if only Ivan had been more cunning. Oduro spent the rest of the tie with an unquenchable desire to achieve a winning result for his team. David wanted to contribute to the second goal so much. In some game situations, his feet were even faster than his thoughts. Eventually, a 1-1 draw remained on the scoreboard, but the performance of the Ghanaian Alphonso Davies definitely made a lasting impression on everyone. Barcelona fans who follow the fixture of the athletic team spared no compliments for Oduro on social media, and here is just a small part of him. David Oduro is a sensational player, by the way. He will literally be the best fit for Balde. Appreciate greatness. Those crosses on his debut will even make Hansi Flick drool. It's time to add David Oduro to the Barcelona team. Imagine his crosses to Lewandowski in the box. Meanwhile, the appreciation post on the official Barcelona B Instagram account featuring Oduro received more than 26,000 likes. Not bad for someone who just started his career with the team. 4 days after that, David Oduro was scheduled to start in the duel against CD Lugo. Throughout the 90 minutes, the guy once again displayed his potential in every action. Again, in the left flank of the defense, Oduro resembled Bayern Munich defender Alphonso Davies not only in terms of his appearance and movements, but also in how intensely he combined defensive and offensive functions. Against Lugo, David managed to show what he failed versus Sociedad. We are talking about his commitment to the defensive work. The 18-year-old fullback didn't let anyone doubt him. Forward passing is not the only thing Oduro is capable of. He's also pretty great at tackles, interceptions, and clearances. At the same time, it seems that the newcomer can do even more in the other half of the pitch. So far, David is shy about turning on full speed and going for dribbling, although he clearly has these skills as well. Maybe Oduro shouldn't be, because just look at how easily he escaped the man marking and beat Lugo's defenders several times. His competitors have no idea how to stop this jet-setting guy without resorting to fouls. Soon, David will feel it himself, and his confidence will grow with each subsequent challenge. Be sure of that. The main point here is that the Ghanaian Davies has made himself known from the very first meetings, without needing extra time for adaptation or any other necessary changes in his playstyle. It's simple, Oduro clings to changes without hesitation. And yet, you might be asking, where did Barca find this unstoppable youngster? Well, that's quite an interesting story because David Oduro joined Blaugrana at the end of the summer, coming from the Ghanaian club Accra Lions. By the way, they are one of the strongest teams in the local league, who finished second last season. At Accra, Oduro gained solid experience under the age of 18. He made 50 appearances in the Ghanaian Premier League, where he netted 1 goal and provided 6 assists. David is also a representative of the Ghana's U20 roster, who should expect to receive calls to the national team. You must admit, the young lad has a rather serious football resume to offer. That said, getting Oduro was not an easy task for Barcelona. At the beginning of 2024, David was on a trial at Chelsea, before receiving offers from Anderlecht and Bayer Leverkusen. The Belgians were the closest to his signing, promising Oduro that they would immediately make him a part of their senior team. Still, the teen refused and made it clear that he wanted to move to Barça, as it had always been his childhood dream. And dreams do come true, as we can see, with David getting exactly what he was aiming for. Barcelona won the race for Oduro and, according to unofficial sources, acquired him for about 150 to 200,000 euros. Before sending the newcomer to Athletic, the club inked a 3-year contract with the youngster. It's likely that David will have time to fully develop in the academy during this period and be promoted to the first senior team. As a matter of fact, Oduro has already become a part of it, since Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick called the Ghanaian for training with the first team back in September. Yep, even before his debut for the youth squad. The German manager obviously wanted David to feel the full value of his stay at Barça and to be even more proud of himself for the journey he had made. From extreme, sometimes even unplayable African pitches to training alongside Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, Pedri, Gavi, and other Barcelona leaders. Such life experiences happen only in the lives of the chosen ones, and it looks like David Oduro might belong to them. But enough about Yamal, Olmo, and others. It may surprise you, but Oduro's real idol is left-back Alejandro Balde. In an interview, David mentioned that he learns a lot from the 21-year-old Spaniard's game and strives to be just like him. How interesting, especially given that it's David who should become Balde's main competitor on the left flank of the defense in the near future. Sure, Oduro hardly wants to take on his hero, but
it's not personal, son. It's strictly business.
Besides, the emergence of such a tough guy in the academy will leave Barcelona wondering whether they really need to chase after Alphonso Davies, Alejandro Grimaldo, or other big names with whom the media associate the Spanish giants. So far, the Catalan club's policy of saving money and relying on youngsters has fully justified itself. So, why pay more? Believing in the promising David Oduro is the smartest decision. The guy will definitely not let them down, and this can already be seen in Oduro's first displays at Barcelona B. He has what it takes: excellent basic skills, athleticism, understanding of the game, the ability to create chances and instantly add dynamic to the game. There is no better set of qualities a defender can bring to the table. That's why we wish David Oduro to keep on with his progress and never be less than the best on the pitch. Guys, if this video gets at least 1,000 likes, we will release even more top videos about Barcelona Academy graduates just for you. Some of them have already appeared on your screens, so don't hesitate. Click on the links and enjoy watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.